and we're just gonna play with our own music. So, but this is Mini Metro. And it's still going strong. Like I said, it is going to be turning 10 years old this week, Thursday, on November the 6th. And it's nice to see that they are still doing updates for the game. I'm actually curious to see what Dinosaur Polo Club, that's the developer of Mini Metro, I'm curious to see what they're gonna come out with for the 10-year anniversary. I'm curious to see if they've been working on another game, because in addition to Mini Metro, they done a game called Mini Motorways. But we are gonna be looking at Mini Metro because it's the one that's turning 10. But Mini Metro was like one of the first games that I ever like covered on stream. There's no flashing lights in this per se, so let's go ahead and take away. Let's go ahead and take off the flashing lights because there is no flashing lights in this. The last thing I remember, they made it to where you could actually make it look more like you can change the way that the background looks. There are community maps, which I do have some. And basically, they made it to where you can download maps from the community. So basically, this does have, I believe, a Steam like community like store type thing, or like for mods. Because the maps are considered mobs where you can build them and then have other people play them. I don't think I had actually got into that one yet. So, but like if you go to mode, see, you have normal, extreme, endless, and then creative. But there is a way, and I forgot how to do it. I'll have to go back and look. But there is a way to create your own maps that you can upload for people to play. Let's see, where are we on here? So apparently I've never done Budapest. So let us do Budapest, because I've never done it. And so ideally, this is a very relaxing game. And we're gonna do that. And I probably should have started the other way. To be fair. Like, so you could kind of, right now I'm just gonna let this run like that. Eventually, once we start getting more, I usually take one of these and make it a trends, like kind of like a hotspot or a hub. So, see if I can snooze the ads. And so, well, no, they're like, ads are gonna start in 8 minutes now. Good for you. So like now we're here, right? So I might go here, and then go here to kind of like make this our hub. But it still stops along the line there. Because ideally is you don't want the lines to fill up very quickly. And with the first couple of days on here, you can get away with a shorter line setup. And then this is going to become our third line. And then you want to be careful because, like, okay, see, like we have no bridges now, so we have to be careful. That's why I always try to make like a spot where everything connects. Here, which I believe this was something new they had added, where you could kind of like speed up the time. Let's go yellow line for that. And then of course at the end of the Sunday, you get to choose what. So now we have another locomotive. You have a line and a tunnel. Now for me, I always feel like it's best to take the tunnels because you never know when you're gonna need it. At least if you get like tunnels and bridges, it is best to take the tunnels and bridges first. Because you can always fandangle how your lines are gonna play out, you know. So we are gonna take, I think, let's do the green line. Have the green line go up there. Instead of putting all of that onto the yellow line. Now, as the game goes on, it will change some of these stops to different types of stops. So like now we have the yellow line is becoming like really overpowerful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop another locomotive on the yellow line so that'll like condense that down. So we are gonna take the locomotive. Carriages are good because you can add those to your existing trains, but on the safe side, we'll take a line just in case and go that route. I am thinking we go this route and do that. So, okay. Now we do have another line, so if I wanted to, let's see. I'm thinking we can do, let's do, ooh. Well, ironically, I was gonna, so let's do this and create a new line for that. And then we'll move that out. That's why the, okay, so apparently I'm still on the double. I'm used to playing it in fast mode, so. And then if I really wanted to, I could put the blue line there. We are gonna take another locomotive. I think we'll take the carriage. Let's have the yellow line go here. Let's also move the blue line here. I think, okay, so put the yellow line here, right? Yellow line's still moving kind of slow. Dang it. Bring yellow line here. Put the yellow line here, right? Let's go here. Drop that. And since yellow line has now the carriage, we're gonna go that route. Because the yellow line, okay, we need a tunnel, don't we? I'm trying to see, do I want a tunnel or a line? If I take a line, we're gonna have to take a line, go here, here, and see all of the trouble spots we're getting. Let's take it and go that route.
You are well, because I know I am feeling just fine.
Take this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it. Well, at least we managed to get that one. Okay, put that there. Also gonna bring the blue line here. Okay, let's see. This is all you could kind of do because I don't have a maybe bring this one here, and then you see when it does that, it like kind of like stops it. It won't stop there, it'll go past it. We kind of want it to go into that area. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I might have goofed, to be fair. I might have goofed. Oh, this is not working out good, y'all. Let's hope I can get another line. Locomotive. We did not get a line. We got another tunnel, though. Well, I can put another locomotive on one of these, but where do we put it? I think we go orange. Or no, let's go light blue. Damn it! Okay, so technically I could continue this in endless mode. I'm gonna grab another line. Oh. So I'm gonna go this route. Right? We're gonna go that route, and then let's say for funsies, grab a red one here. So when Mini Metro first came out, and I remember because this was like one of the first games that I covered, it didn't have a dark mode screen or like a night screen. Yeah, and it used to be really, really rough on the eyes when we would play. And then eventually they introduced like night mode. So that made it kind of cool, you know. Then I want to say, I think at the 5-year mark, let's do a carriage. Drop it on the blue. At the 5-year mark, they introduced like creative mode, and then they just kept kind of working on the game. I also want to say somewhere, I think around the 5-year mark, they came out with like mini metro, or not mini metro, but mini motorways. And I enjoyed that one too, which then took what you see here for mini metro, and you were able to make little like highways and stuff like that, you know, which was pretty cool. It introduced like the GIF feature for mini motorways where you can take a picture of what you're working on. I don't think it does it here, or does it? Okay, so yes, now it does, but mini motorways introduced it first. But I can now make a GIF of my little map. So, and then you would click that, and that's how you would download the GIF. So like if you are someone that constantly makes content for like mini metro or even mini motorways, you can make a GIF to use for your post, you know. Do we have another line, or no? We just have another locomotive. I feel like put this on cart. Let's see if that helps. because I usually like to try to have the things go um, opposite of one another, almost like if you're riding a for real, transit, you know. And I think that's what kind of drew me into Mini Metro when I first played it 10 years ago. Um, as I was someone that used public transportation a lot, you know, nowadays I don't get out as much as I used to. But when I was someone that used the public transit a lot, it was nice to kind of compare the maps to the transit that I know of, or you know, see how it kind of works. Go here, maybe do that. So, but yeah, so like I said, Mini Metro is turning 10 on Thursday. Now, again, you can find this pretty much on most platforms. Like I said, it's on PC and Mac OS, but you can find it on mostly anything. Like I said, I have it on my mobile devices. I think we'll take a carriage. Put it on the green. While we're at it, why don't we grab one, two? But I'm gonna stand the line as well. Like I was saying, you know, and it was just really, really relaxing. Like I would play, like right now I have like 60 hours in the game, so it shows on Steam. But I've played it on my mobile devices. I've played it over the Switch. So realistically, I probably have somewhere close to maybe 100 hours or so into Mini Metro. It was just one of those games that really, like, I really, really resonated with when it came out. And then when they were like, we're coming out with Mini Motorways, I was so ecstatic. I played that one too, and although I still prefer Mini Metro over Mini Motorways was not a bad game. It took the same concept of what you would have gotten in Mini Metro and just built upon it. So, like each of these shapes represent a station, which is very interesting because I noticed I haven't got any interchanges yet. But anywho, each of these represent a station. So in Mini Motorways, you're developing a highway, so you have to get people from their house to like certain buildings. You have to put in stoplights. You might have to do roundabouts. Like it really took it and kind of gave it more of a roguelike feel to it. Because if I remember correctly with Mini Motorways, when you picked out your stuff, it's like you can get 10 of these or you get 5 of this, you know. Kind of similar to Mini Metro, but it just had a lot more in it. You know, and then like I said, Mini Motorways introduced the Mini Motorways had also introduced making the gifts out of your maps, which I thought was really cool. So let's take a line just in case. Matter of fact, we have a line, so let's do this. This. I don't think I can go there because I don't have any. So we're just gonna kind of have it go here. Boom. We just created a whole new line. But it's so pretty. And I think another thing that I liked about Mini Motorways, like in one of the towns that are near me, they have like artwork that's just out in the open. So they'll have like art sculptures, things like that. And one of the pieces of art that is featured in this particular city is a map of the transits that we have. So like the buses. Oh, so now we can take a bus and spread it. That's a little bit, right? Oh, we're not gonna be able to go that route. Maybe go. Oh, can't go that route either. So how would I do this? Maybe go this route. Oh, because, okay, I see what it does. Okay, so no. It's fine. Bring red here. Yes, now technically I can make it run faster because we're just doing endless mode for now. But yeah, like I said, I was, I'm really, really excited to see what they're going to be doing. Hopefully they will introduce yet another game. That would be cool if they decide to introduce another game. But I guess, I don't know what you would do. What would you do? Would it be like combining, making, say, mini metro, mini motorways, maybe mini towns, and now you're building actual towns? Like, that could be an interesting take for the game. Like, that could be a very interesting take on the game. Like, okay, so now you're gonna build little towns and like make a whole infrastructure, combining mini metro with mini railroads and then building towns. Could be an interesting take on the minimalist genre, because technically this is a minimalist game. So that could be a cool concept as well. And that's even if Dinosaur Polo Club is still making games. I think they are, because I thought I saw something on either the Mini Metro page or the Mini Motorways page that they had just did an update. So I think they are still technically working on games. But we'll see. Maybe they will shock us and announce something something cool on. I still think this. And maybe they'll announce something cool on Thursday. Like, that would be cool. Like, it would be cool if they were like, "Hey, we have another new game coming out," because I would be all over that. Like, I absolutely love these games. So I would be all over that, because sometimes you just want something that doesn't require a lot of work. Like, I think with things that are going on nowadays, I think there needs to kind of be a particular mode of games that I like to say, kind of like, call it like the lazy mode genre, I guess, where you don't have to do a lot. And I'm not saying an idle game, or like how some of the MMOs are auto run. I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying like it may literally be like a for real minimalistic game and you don't have to do much. Like a game where, okay, like prime example with Mini Metro. I'm playing this right now, right? And I'm playing Mini Metro, and I'm still able to, like, have a conversation with the chat. And I think we need more games like that. Or like, I like to game, have always enjoyed gaming. Gaming has always been one of my ways that I deal with stress, but as I get older, some of my skills are not what they used to be. So it would be nice to still have games that I can play that doesn't, allow too much um like not too much thinking, I guess. You just play it and it's kind of simple to pick up. Let's see, bring this over. Oh, I did not see this down here just racking up stuff. We need to drop another. Trying to see. Maybe we drop it on yellow. And then let's drop another one on gray. So I did too. I like that Mini Metro gives you the ability to be like, hey, you can play the game the way that you want to play. Like, again, like now I'm playing in endless mode, but there's a creative mode that you can do. There's an extreme mode for those that, are looking for a challenge. And basically how that works is once you place a line, you cannot change that line. And I'm the type of person when it comes to stuff like that, I don't like to, I like to be able to like change things around. Because sometimes I can't, like legit be like, oh, this is the greatest, grab that. So I like the ability to be able to move the lines around. Like, see, like right here, now I've used all my lines. If this was a stream mode, I would, lose because of the fact that everything is not together. If I can drop another green here. Go here. Maybe take this here too. And then the green. See, like right here, you see how that one just popped up? I'm thinking, can I go here? Let's in the gray. Okay, let's take red. I was gonna say, yeah, we'll go there. Carriage or a tunnel? Let's take another carriage. Well, I thought I put that carriage on there, but yeah, it needs to go on this red. Then maybe drop another one on gray. This just opened up, so let's change that. You see, that's why I'm like, it's looking kind of nice though. Like, this is definitely one of those games, as someone that does partake in 420, it's definitely one of those games you can get lost in for hours. to be fair. So technically, I thought about that. I'm like, we could extend the green line over this way, right? maybe drop another line here. There we go. See, and then it'll throw up like these little random things. So you want to kind of, and that's why I was like, with extreme, if this was extreme mode, man, this would be horrible. Like, it would be terrible if this was, you know. If this was extreme mode. Okay. I'm looking at it to see if there's anything I can. I'm looking. This blue line is not that long. Let's extend it. I just thought it would be cool because I'm like, wait a minute. Blue line's not that long. Go here with it. Yeah, let's extend the blue line a little bit. Okay, so that green line. Let's move the gray here. The green line's pretty long. I think no, I don't have any that I can drop, so I have to wait till I get another milestone. Like during December, I usually play a lot of Mini Metro as well. And we just listen to the music and just kind of vibe. Like this is definitely one of those straight up just vibe and chill type games, What if we move this blue line here and make this the final stop? Yeah, I think that could be. It would be also cool, like, because I think for the lines, I think it's a minimum of what, 6? 7. It would be nice if now you could do like longer lines. That would be cool. Like, I'm just curious to see what they're gonna be doing. Sorry, the music it really got to me. I just, I can't wait to see what they're going to be doing. Like, I don't know if they're gonna announce anything. I mean, it's the 10-year anniversary. It would be really cool to see if they're gonna come out with another game or whatnot, or if they're gonna add more quality of life to Mini Metro. Like I said, I mean, I would be down with a mini towns, to be fair, like where it combined Mini Metro along with mini motorways. That would be cool. I mean, and I know some people are like, well, that's just SimCity. Yeah, but if it's done the right way, it could be a really good game. And I'm not saying SimCity, because the way I just said that, it legit made me sound like I was saying SimCity was not done the right way. Let's just say SimCity was not a game for me. Like, there was a lot going on in that game. Like, I remember using it in middle school. Oh, God. I remember using it back at, like, middle school. And I was in a club called Young Scientists. And we had to use SimCity in order to design the colony we would have built on Mars. And so we had to build, building a SimCity. I like to build like the actual diaphragm. So I more so worked on building the actual like model of it, the real life model. But it was myself, another girl, and two guys in our group. And they would build the city on SimCity. And then myself and the other girl in the group, we would build the model, the actual real life model of what they were building in the game. So yeah. We need that. I wonder if I can drop that on there, but yeah, like I've always really, been fascinated, like, you know, by stuff that's like science and things like that. Like sometimes I will watch, sometimes I will watch like Robot Wars. There's been times where Dan and I have watched how it's made. I also like things, like I watch a lot of documentaries. So I'm always looking for new documentaries to watch. So it just kind of depends. Like I guess I'm the type of person that as long as I'm learning something, I'm okay with it. Like I like to keep my mind and brain stimulated. So I mean, every so often I'll get into like a cooking show or like a reality TV show, or some people might call it. I don't want to say smut TV because it's not really smut, but like scandalous, television, like reality TV shows and stuff like that. I watch a lot of like, recently Dan and I was watching Outrageous Pumpkins. There's like, now that the holidays are here, there's like a lot of the, Christmas cooking shows and holiday cooking shows. And then I do watch, during the holidays. What? Let's see. Exactly. I don't know why it blocked that. It should not have blocked that. Um, like it should not have blocked that because it's fine. 21 and up straight. But those that are. Yeah, it should have allowed that, but it's fine. It didn't allow it. It could have allowed it, but but yeah, every so often I will get into like a show like that, like those shows that I tend to like I've been watching stuff like Seven Little Johnstons, um Dangerously Obese, to name a few. um Still watching the Hallmark movies, I mean, I know they're cheesy, but sometimes you need a little good cheesiness in your life. It's like Kraft macaroni and cheese, you know, need some cheesiness in your life. Um, so yeah, uh, but 9 times out of 10, I'm usually going to um, things that I can learn from. But yeah, that is Mini Metro. If you like what you saw, and I like this something like it's really hard for me to come away from this because I really like so there's a daily challenge. Maybe we will do the daily challenge and then we'll wrap up. So with the challenges, I usually take my time to see how this is actually going to play out. Go here and here, right? And because how many tunnels do we, bridges? We have 2 bridges. Oh yeah, because it's in New York. So go here and then here. Some of you might want to play this a different way. We all, like, when I do my challenges, I tend to keep a line for a moment, just in case. Okay, so I do see that technically this line does not go there. So let's do that. That's gonna take off some of the, and then we're gonna have this one go here. And since triangle tends to be the one that's, I can see triangle is the one that's like, not really getting anything. Like if you notice, we have 4 circles. Now if we were playing in creative mode, I'm gonna go this route. Go boom, boom, and boom. I think I can speed this up too. Okay, we're gonna put the green line there. Take a locomotive. We'll take a carriage. I have a strong feeling our green line is gonna end up becoming, ooh, our longest one, so let's do that. Okay, do that, right? I'm actually going to drop another one on the orange line. See, as like our green line will probably end up being our large one. So in a way, it's good that we put the other carriage on there. Let's take, and I think we have 2 going for the orange. We could take here just to keep some of that down. The locomotive, we are gonna take a line because I'm gonna go here, 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 and then here. We're gonna start a whole new line. Okay, I think we could take yellow here now. Take blue here. Move yellow here. I think I'm gonna move green here. Let's maybe move orange. Take green there. I'm gonna move orange here and then here and take blue here. We have another locomotive. Do I want to take another line? Probably not. I suppose I could though. Yeah, let's take a line. Oh. one of the lines are gonna have to. Can I move this up here? No. Oh boy. We are gonna have to take one of these lines are gonna have to be sacrificed. Unless I can get a thing for like a bridge or something, one of these are gonna have to be sacrificed. Yeah, because other than that, we're screwed. It might have to end up being the orange. I'm really trying to see if there's a way I can, because it's going to, yeah, that's going to screw us around. Thank you.
The window pane is frosted white, a winter wonderland light. But inside
I'm like, yeah, it was gonna screw us around. Those bridges could not have come at a very good time, to be fair, because we were about to get screwed.
a different kind of life we keep. I look at you and the way you smile, defiant and worthwhile. 'Cause every touch is a Hershey kiss, a beautiful.
Let's do this.
Sweet wrong, we steal the spring from the grip of this long, cold winter song. It tastes of sweet.
Let's do that. Do that. Do that. And then maybe move that there. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't see this one popped up. Oh, we got an interchange. We're gonna take that interchange. So, remember how I was saying in the last one, when we were playing, that I wish we would have had like an interchange? So what the interchange does is it allows for it to, like when that happens, you put it there, boom. And now people are willing to wait just a little bit longer until you can, you know, get over there. So I was gonna say, not gonna lie. Oh, we are gonna need. Maybe do that. Yeah, no, we're not gonna make it. Well, it was a good run. I like that was a good run, but we are definitely not gonna make it. All right, so we end up with 795 passengers for our daily. So there's that. But yeah. So again, that is Mini Metro, and again, a very happy 10-year anniversary to Dinosaur Polo Club. Like I said, hopefully, fingers crossed, we might hear about something new coming out from them. That would be great. But yeah, if you like what you saw and you are here in the Twitch chat, you can use !GOTC, and that's gonna bring up a list of the games that we played for this evening. If you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then the information for the game is going to be in the description box below the video. As I have said, this is on multiple platforms, but I will just be listing the PC, Mac, and Steam. But yeah, still like the game after all these years, to be honestly true. So we are going to go ahead and get ready to switch back to our main screen here. And then, like I said, it's a nice game to just kind of play and listen to music. So Just try to wait for the sun to finish out, you know.